What's going on, everyone? Today I'm breaking down everything Epic Games almost added into Fortnite, but didn't. Scrap Winterfest content, canceled items, unreleased collabs, and features that were in the files but never made it into the game. Some of these were worked on right up until the last minute, and a few might still return someday. Before we jump in, quick disclaimer, leaks are exciting, but they're never guaranteed. Just because something existed in the files doesn't mean Epic ever planned to ship it. Plans change, content gets cut, and features get repurposed all the time. Alright, let's get started with the biggest Winterfest loss. Scrapped Harry Potter broom. One of the most surprising cuts was the Harry Potter broom, which was supposed to arrive during Winterfest 2025, but once Winterfest officially rolled out, it was completely removed. No item, no update, no release. It looks like Epic pulled the plug at the last second, possibly due to licensing issues, or planned mechanics that never got finished. Either way, it's wild that something this close to launch just vanished. Next up is the scrapped ice head mythic. According to multiple leakers, the item would have worked similarly to the Simpsons Jebediah head, placing a giant ice block or sculptured ice helmet on your character. The idea was that it would block headshot damage, cracking or breaking as it absorbed hits. The item never officially appeared in files like the broom did, but enough insiders talked about it that it was clearly planned at some stage. Epic was also reportedly working on a freeze pistol and a freeze grenades. This could have slowed enemy movement, gave icy feed, or temporarily froze players in place. These types of gimmick items are usually tested in side modes or limited time experiences, and that might be exactly why they never made it into Battle Royale. Epic experiments a lot and not everything survives. Another thing that was mentioned was the 5-player squads Quint mode. You probably heard about the 5-player squads that are also known as Quint. This mode has been sitting in the files for a long time under a playlist codename, and while it did receive updates around Winterfest, there was never a clear sign it was ready to launch. Despite the hype, it didn't feel like this is dropping next update situation, more like something Epic is slowly building towards for the future. Still possible, just not anytime soon. Epic was also experimenting with a 1v1 Gulag style respawn system similar to Warzone. The system is still partially in the files, but there is no confirmed timeline, or guarantee that it will ever release. This is another example of Epic testing big ideas internally that may never reach Battle Royale, or could show up in a completely different form later on. Now moving on to cancel Winterfest collaborations. Now this is where things get really interesting. Multiple insiders have claimed Epic was working on a Frozen collaboration, including Olaf as a sidekick, potentially Elsa, although likely restricted to non-gun experiences, a separate elf-themed collab planned for the winter, business cosmetic restrictions. It's easy to why some of these plans may have fallen apart. And final thoughts, at the end of the day, a lot of Fortnite content never sees the light of day. Items get cut, features get delayed, collaborations fall through. That also means Epic is constantly experimenting, and some of these ideas could return in a new form later on. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like. If you didn't, feel free to dislike. And if you're picking anything up in the end, consider using code Talonsfate. It really helps out the channel and it supports me. I'll catch you tomorrow in another Fortnite update. Until then, thank you so much.